in the digital age, it is much easier for companies to go global much faster and more easily, which of course means that our consumers have a lot more choice, right? There's, it's not you're not the only company who can go global easier and faster, but everybody else can as well. So local customers have a really wide choice of brands, both global brands, but obviously let's not forget about local brands. And local brands have a huge competitive advantage, and that is knowing your customers really well, knowing the market, knowing the services in the market that are important to your customers. So the competition is really fierce out there. So in this, to thrive in this really diverse landscape, it's critical that companies embrace this concept of understanding the customer really well, understanding the local market, but also at the personal level, understanding the local customer and what they value. So moving away from being understood, which was kind of the old way of thinking where, I would just translate my product and marketing to another language, and then I would earn trust and loyalty from customers. That is no longer the case. Digital users are much more demanding these days, so they expect great experiences and personalized experiences. So one size will not fit all anymore. So I wanted to actually be super, super practical now and just talk about three really basic geo-fit principle, but fundamental to really unlock. If we're talking about 1 million customers, it's a lot of customers. So I want to, talk about some major blockers that we should basically stay away from. The first principle is simply be inclusive. Make sure that your product and services are easy to access. And I'm going to actually show you some very quick examples of what I mean here. So as we said, the other thing about digital users now is that they're really impatient. So they don't stick around and wait. If they find any blocker along the way, they are going to your competitor and possibly never come back. So access is key. Next up is offer local services. So make it easy to use. There are lots of local service techs that are offered to users. Make sure you include that in your product offering. And then finally, empathy. Make sure that your brand and your products are easy for the local user to relate to. So let's look at the first example on Access. And here we're looking at the sign up and login page of the ASICS fitness app Runkeeper. And this is the screen for a Japanese market. And as you can see, there's a green button there for Line. And Line is very popular, if not the most popular messaging app in Japan, and Japanese users are very used to seeing this green button on any app sign up and login. So it really is important that you offer the same ease of access like a local company as well. And now let's look at the next ease of use. And here we're going to look at payments. You're going to like this one, Diego. So payments are a huge gateway to earn the trust and also the transaction from your local customers. Pinnacle is a sports betting site, online sports betting site, and online sports betting sites are almost exclusively offer their products in global markets. They don't really operate in in domestic markets. So they're really mature with payment methods. So they offer a wider range of payment options depending on the currency of the local market. So that's key. Another important local service to offer is, of course, shipping and delivery options. This is a startup in Italy, Shippy Pro. They offer shipping software. This is a B2B business. So we're not only talking about B2C, but here they offer merchants a wide array of different shipping couriers depending on the market. So that, in their e-commerce activities, the merchants can offer, whatever they need to their customers. And then let's end with empathy and how to relate. And we're going back to ASICS here. ASICS has developed a large global community of what they call ASICS front runners. These are running aficionados and experts in market. So there's members in about 30 different countries. There's about 500 ambassadors. They communicate in their own language. They write blogs, they do product reviews running on their terrain in the local market, and they participate in local events. So again, 3 quick ways, super basic, but if you want to take a big dent and a bite out of that million users, you need to make sure that these things are in place.